Hello everyone. Today we will start your chapter 5, that is when people rebel. Okay, as in the earlier chapters we have read that how the different programs and the policies started by the British government, how those policies affected the people on different ways. Okay, different people in different ways, means kings, queens, peasants, landlords, tribal people, the soldiers were, they all were affected in different ways. And we have also seen in the previous chapters that how the people they show their resistance, means how they show their resistance against the British rule. Okay, so since the means there were so many factors which just make a background for the revolution of the means 1857. So since the mid 18th century, Nawabs and the Rajas had seen their power erode, means they started to noticed that their power just started to decrease under the British regime. They had gradually lost their authority and honor. Their residents had been stationed in many courts, means the freedom of the rulers reduced, their armed forces disbanded, and their revenues and the territories taken away by stages. Means British government they just try to implement different laws under which they just try to decrease or reduce the power of the Indian ruler by different ways. Okay, so it is not like that Indian rulers they were not try to negotiate with the company. There were several rulers like Rani Lakshmi Bai of Jhansi. She wanted the company to recognize her adopted son as the heir of the kingdom after the death of her husband. Okay, means the British government they started the policy of doctrine of lapse. This policy was started by Lord Dalhousie. So under the policy of doctrine of lapse, all those kings and queen who do not have the sons of their own, means after their death their kingdom will be means merged or integrated in the British Empire. So Rani Lakshmi Bai just urged, or she just started to negotiate with the British government that they should recognize her adopted son as the heir of her kingdom after her death. Okay, like him means Nana Sahib, the adopted son of Peshwa Bajirao II. He also pleaded that he be given his father's pension when the latter died. Means during those days the British government have the policy that after the retirement of the Nawabs or the king they just give them their pensions. Okay, so Nana Sahib he was the adopted son of Peshwa Bajirao II, and he also pleaded that he be given his father's pension when the latter died, means after the death of his father. However, the company were very much confident of its superiority and the military power, so they turned down all these pleadings, means whatever the demand or the request led by the Indian rulers before the company, they rejected all those demands. Okay, so here Awadh was one of the last territories to be annexed in 1801, a subsidiary alliance. So under this alliance, this I have explained you in the previous chapter, that is chapter number 2. So in subsidiary alliance the means British government just provide to the armed forces and the protection to the Indian states, and in return they have to means the Indian states they have to deal with the burden of the expenses of the armies. Okay, and under such type of alliances the Indian rulers they were not allowed to have a means negotiation or alliance with any other Indian state. Okay, so means in 1801 subsidiary alliance was imposed on Awadh, and in 1856 it was taken over. Okay, Governor General Dalhousie declared that territory was being misgoverned and British rule was needed to ensure proper administration. So Awadh was the example of this. when in 1801 subsidiary alliance was imposed on Awadh, and in 1856 this was this was taken over, and the Governor General Dalhousie he having an argument that now there is a huge amount of misgovernance under the subsidiary line, so they took the total control of Awadh under their hand. Okay, so the company even began to plan how to bring the Mughal dynasty to an end. During those phases, those time, Mughal the Mughal Empire is ruled over a huge part of India, and Bahadur Shah Zafar was the last Mughal emperor. So the company even began to plan how to bring the Mughal dynasty to an end. The name of the Mughal king was removed from the coins minted by the company. When the company started to let their control over the Indian state, जब कंपनी ने क्या किया, अपना कंट्रोल इंडियन स्टेट्स में जमाना स्टार्ट किया, सो व्हाट दे डिड, दे स्टार्टेड टू रिमूव, उन्होंने जो कॉइन्स उस ज़माने में छपा करते थे, मिंट हुआ करते थे, उन्होंने राजा और जो रूलर जो था, शासक जो होता था, उसकी पिक्चर्स जो है उसको हटाना स्टार्ट कर दिया. ओके, सो इन 1849 गवर्नर जनरल डलहौजी अनाउंस दैट आफ्टर द डेथ ऑफ बहादुर शाह जफर द फैमिली ऑफ द किंग वुड बी शिफ्टेड आउट टू द रेड फोर्ट एंड गिवन अनदर place in Delhi to reside. Okay, so in 1856 Governor General Canning decided that Bahadur Shah Zafar would be the last Mughal king, and after his death none of his descendants would be recognized as king, they would just call the princes. Okay, so the British government they declared that कि बहादुर शाह जो है उनकी डेथ के बाद जो है they declared that बहादुर शाह will be considered as the last Mughal emperor. Okay, and after the death of बहादुर शाह his descendants उसके बाद उसकी संतानें जो होंगी they will be not recognized as king, उन्हें राजा घोषित नहीं किया जाएगा, उन्हें प्रिंस या प्रिंसेस कहा जाएगा. ओके, नाउ अब हम बात करेंगे व्हाट इज़ द कंडीशन ऑफ द पीजेंट्स एंड द सिपॉइज. सो अंडर द कंपनी रिजाइम द जमींदार्स दे एक्टेड एज द एजेंट्स ऑफ द ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी, एंड in the countryside regions the peasants and the zamindar resented the high taxes and the rigid methods of the revenue collection. As the Britishers they impose different types of taxes on the people, especially on the agricultural labor, so their condition was very miserable. In this context कई सारे peasants वो होते थे those who are not able to अपना loan repay, whatever the loans they have taken from the money lenders or the zamindars वो उसको repay नहीं कर पाते थे. So in this context either they having two options, या तो वो they were working as a bounded labor or they have to lose a portion of their land. So like the Indian peasants, Indian sepoy soldiers जो हुआ करते थे they were also not very happy with the conditions prevailed in the British or East Indian Army, as the Indian sepoys they were badly discriminated. So it led to the discontent among the soldiers, as the soldiers were unhappy about their pay, वो अपने सैलरी को लेके, अपने allowances and the conditions of the services they were not very much happy. The Indian soldiers they were not being promoted up to the rank of सूबेदार, उनको सूबेदार रैंक से ऊपर जो है प्रमोशन नहीं दी जाती थी, इवन दो देवर कैपेबल, चाहे वो कैपेबल हो या ना हो. ओके, उनके सैलरीज जो है एज कम्पेयर टू द ब्रिटिश सोल्जर्स वो काफ़ी कम हुआ करती थी, एंड द अदर फैसिलिटीज आल्सो दे हैव वेरी लेस एज वी कंपेयर देम विद द ब्रिटिश सोल्जर्स. ओके, सो द सोल्जर्स दे वर नॉट वेरी मच हैप्पी, एंड देयर वाज अ सेक्शन ऑफ द सोल्जर्स हु वर forcefully joined the army by the British officials. Okay, so all these things filled the anger in the minds of the Indians. Now there is another thing, that is responses toward the reforms. As the Britishers believe, when they came in India, they saw that India is a backward country and the people of India, they are very much superstitious. Okay, and so the Britishers they believed that, उनका ये मानना था कि the Indian society had to be reformed. भारत के समाज को जो है वो क्या है, सुधारने की ज़रूरत है. So for that laws were passed to stop the practice of sati and encourage the remarriage of widows. Means the Britishers when they came in India, there was so many social evils. It is very true that, देखो बेटे इसमें जो है, it is very true that the Britishers they badly exploited the Indian people. लेकिन there were so many things, कई सारी चीज़ें वो थी जो उन्होंने बहुत अच्छी की हैं, even though they were not accepted by the Orthodox Hindus. Okay, as they believe that, उनका ये मानना था कि that the Britishers they are interfering in their religious or the social matters. So here the Britishers they believe, उनका ये मानना था कि Indian society is quite backward, so it required to be reformed. So for that laws were passed to stop practice of sati, to encourage the widow remarriage. Okay, so English language education was actively promoted. The British started to let the promotion of English language in India, and after 1830 the company allowed the Christian missionaries. Okay, Christian missionaries were the people who having the responsibility, means ये जिसको हम बोल सकते हैं कि धर्म गुरु. Okay, and they just spread the टीचिंग्स ऑफ क्रिश्चियनिटी, ये क्रिश्चियनिटी की टीचिंग्स को जो है इंडियन सोसाइटी में स्प्रेड करते थे, टू फंक्शन फ्रीली टू इट्स डोमेन एंड इवन ओन लैंड एंड प्रॉपर्टी. ओके, सो मीन्स इनका ये काम होता था, मीन्स दे कन्वर्टेड अ बिग सेक्शन ऑफ द इंडियन सोसाइटी इनटू क्रिश्चियनिटी बाय गिविंग देम, इनको लालच दे के, उनको फैला के, फुसला के. ठीक है, सो इन 1815 अ न्यू लॉ वाज पास्ड टू मेक द कन्वर्जन ऑफ क्रिश्चियनिटी ईजियर. ठीक है, 1850 में जो है ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी जो थी, उन्होंने क्या किया, एक नया कानून पास किया जिसके तहत जो है कि कोई इफ़ अ पर्सन हु वांट द कन्वर्जन, जो क्रिश्चियनिटी को अडॉप्ट करना चाहता है, उसमें कन्वर्ट होना चाहता है, उसके लिए कानून को काफ़ी आसान बना दिया गया. दिस लॉ अलाउड एन इंडियन हु हैड कन्वर्टेड टू क्रिश्चियनिटी टू इनहेरिट. ओके, दिस पॉइंट यू हैव टू रिमेंबर. ऑल दोज इंडियंस, वो सभी भारतीय जिन्होंने क्या किया, क्रिश्चियनिटी को अडॉप्ट किया, उनको ये अधिकार दिया गया कि टू इनहेरिट द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ हिज एंसेस्टर्स. ठीक है, कि वो अपनी एंसेस्टर्स की प्रॉपर्टी को इनहेरिट उसको ले सकते हैं आफ्टर देम. ओके, सो मैनी इंडियंस बिगिन, मीन्स दोज पीपल हु वर द ऑर्थोडॉक्स हिंदूज और दे बिलीव इन द हिंदू मैथोलॉजी strictly, they believes that the British were destroying their religion, their social customs and their traditional way of life. तो ये भी क्या था, एक रीज़न था of the revolt of 1857. Here I'm just trying to make you understand that how the Britishers, means they just try to interfere not only in the political affairs of India, but they means by passing or introducing different types of laws, they just try to means interfere in the social and the religious matters of the Indians, which is not liked by the Indian people. Okay, now the next heading prescribed in your book is a mutiny becomes a popular rebellion. Okay, so though the struggles between the rulers and the ruled are not unusual, sometimes such struggles became quite widespread as a popular resistance, so that the power of the state breaks down. Okay, a very large number of people begin to believe that they have a common enemy and rise up against the enemy at the same time. For such situation to develop, people have to organize, communicate, take initiative and display the confidence to turn down the situation around. ओके, सो देखो बेटा, अंग्रेज़ों ने जो है, इट इज़ वेरी ट्रू दैट द ब्रिटिशर्स, उन्होंने क्या किया है, हमें एक्सप्लॉइट किया है. लेकिन बिफोर द एडवेंट ऑफ द ब्रिटिशर्स, देखो इंडिया में जो है, आप सबको पता है, आपने 6th में पढ़ा भी होगा कि दैट इंडिया इज़ अ कंट्री विच इज़ डिवाइडेड इन डिफरेंट स्टेट्स वेयर विच वर रूल्ड बाय द डिफरेंट रूलर्स. भारत जो है वो राज्यों में बटा हुआ था और वो सभी राज्य जो है वहाँ अलग अलग रूलर्स क्या करते थे, रूल करते थे. लेकिन व्हेन द ब्रिटिशर्स दे केम इन इंडिया, जब अंग्रेज भारत में आए तो व्हाट दे डिड, दे स्टार्टेड टू कॉन्कर द इंडियन स्टेट्स. उन्होंने क्या किया, भारत के राज्यों को जीतना स्टार्ट किया, और जिन राज्यों को कभी अलग अलग राजा अलग अलग रूलर्स जो थे वो रूल किया करते थे. नाउ दोज स्टेट्स वर अंडर द रूल ऑफ ब्रिटिश government. Now most of the people, whatever the programs, whatever the laws started or implemented by the British government onto the Indian people, the Indians, they were not very much happy with those laws. So they having a notion in their mind, the Indian people, they believe that means they have a one common enemy, that is the British East India Company, who just try to interfere in their life and make their life more miserable. So all these notions means messed up, and the people at the end, they started to lead the revolution. Okay, such a situation developed in northern parts of India in 1857. After 100 years of conquest and administration, the English East India Company faced a massive rebellion that started in May 1857. You have to remember this date. Okay, May 1857 threatened the company's very presence in India. Sepoys mutant in several places beginning from Meerut, and large number of people from different sections of society rose up in rebellion. Some regarded it the biggest armed resistance to the colonialism in the 19th century anywhere in the world. Okay, so beta, the revolt of 1857, there were so many reasons for this, but it was the army, sepoys, soldiers who have led the revolution, and most of the historians, that is why they consider it a revolution led by the army. इसको एक sepoys revolt भी कहा जाता है by many historians. Okay, so now I will tell you, we will see in the next topic that why the Indian sepoys, they means led the revolution, why they started the revolution. Okay, so here they have started, means the revolution or the opposition started by the sepoys from Meerut. So on 29th March 1857, young soldier, that is Mangal Pandey. Okay, you have to remember the name. He was a soldier in East India Company's army, and he was means posted in Meerut. Okay, so on 29th March 1857, a young soldier named Mangal Pandey was hanged to death for attacking the officers in Barakpur. Okay, so some days later, उसके कुछ दिनों बाद जो है, some sepoys of the regiment of at Meerut refused to do the army drills using the new cartridges. Okay, so this is the immediate cause of the revolt of 1857, that is introduction of the new grease cartridges. Okay, एक्चुअली द ब्रिटिश उस ज़माने में जो है ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी ने जो है नई गन जो है वो इंट्रोड्यूस किया था, एक नई गन को इंट्रोड्यूस किया था बिफोर द सीपॉइज, विच इज़ कॉल्ड रॉयल इनफील्ड. ओके, सो दिस इनफील्ड मीन्स द कार्ट्रिजेस इज नीडेड टू फिल इन these rifles, and new cartridges which were suspected of being coated with the fat of cow and pig. So means there was a rumor that the new cartridges means they were coated, means कारतूस जो होता है, cartridges means होता है कारतूस, ठीक है, जिसको बंदूक में भरते हैं उसको उससे फायर करने से पहले. ओके, सो द न्यू ग्रीस कार्ट्रिजेस इंट्रोड्यूस्ड बाय द ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी, देयर वाज अ रूमर दैट कि दोज कार्ट्रिजेस वर सस्पेक्टेड ऑफ बीइंग कोटेड, उन पे जो है गाय का और पिग का जो है क्या लगा हुआ है, उसका फैट, उसकी चर्बी जो है वो लगी होती है. मीन्स दैट दोज कार्ट्रिजेस नीड टू बाइट विद द टीथ बिफोर फिलिंग इट इन द गन्स. उसको उस कारतूस को जो है बंदूक में भरने से पहले दांतों से चबाना पड़ता था. सो एज वी नो दैट इन हिंदू मैथोलॉजी गाय जो है एक प्योर एनिमल मानी जाती है. वी हैव गिवन द प्लेस ऑफ मदर टू काउ, एंड पिग जो है उससे मुस्लिम्स जो है बहुत क्या करते हैं, नफरत करते हैं. सो means most of the soldiers in the British army were Indians and the Muslims, so they were strongly refused to use these new introduced cartridges or the infield rifles. Okay, the Britishers, they just try to make them understand that इट इज़ नॉट लाइक दैट कि ऐसा नहीं है, लेकिन द सोल्जर्स दे रिफ्यूज टू यूज दोज न्यू कार्ट्रिजेस. ओके, सो 85 sepoys were dismissed from the service and sentenced to 10 years in jail for disobeying their officers. This happened on 9th May 1857. Okay, so the response of the other Indian soldiers in Meerut was quite extraordinary. So देखो बेटा, in response of this, the sepoys in the different regions, they also means refused to use those cartridges, and means in support of the soldiers in Meerut, they just try to let the revolution, and they means the in response of the other Indian soldiers in Meerut was quite extraordinary, as they have written here. And on 10th May the soldiers marched to jail in Meerut, means Meerut में जहाँ पे ये इसकी शुरुआत हुई थी, and those who have initiated in Meerut, they all were sentenced to jail by, here they have written ना कि 85 sepoys were dismissed from their service and sent to 10 years in jail. So in response of this, okay, 10th May को जो है the soldiers marched to jail in Meerut and released all those sepoys who were imprisoned there, and they attacked and killed the British officers. They captured guns and ammunition and set fire to the building and the properties of the British and declare war against the Firangis. Firangis is a word here which is which means foreigners. ठीक है, means those who someone who is not belongs to our country, they were considered as Firangis. Okay, so the soldiers were determined to bring an end to the rule of in the country, and but who would rule the land instead? The soldiers had an answer to this question: the Mughal Emperor Bahadur Shah Zafar. Okay, so the soldiers, they were ready for the rebellion, but there was a question in their mind that who will be their leader, means who will guide them in their rebellion, and they have the answer that Bahadur Shah Zafar. As I have told you before कि बहादुर शाह जो है, he was considered as the last Mughal emperor in India. So the soldiers, they decided that they will led the revolution under the leadership of Bahadur Shah Zafar. Okay, so the sepoy of the Meerut rode all night, means on 10th May को जो है most of the sepoys they moved towards means Delhi from Meerut. Okay, Meerut से उन्होंने क्या किया, दिल्ली को मार्च किया. Actually they wanted to make Bahadur Shah Zafar agree to give them their means to give support to the soldiers and accepted their demand to be a leader of the revolution. Okay, देखो बेटा, बहादुर शाह जो है एक्चुअली दिस इज आल्सो अ बिग रीज़न फॉर द फेलियर ऑफ दिस रिवोल्ट. दिस आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू लेटर, बिकॉज बहादुर शाह जो थे, ही वाज एज्ड पर्सन, मतलब उनकी एज काफ़ी हो गई थी, एंड ही वाज नॉट इन अ पोजिशन टू लीड द revolutionaries. Okay, despite of all that, he accepted their proposals. Okay, that is enough for today. next part में मैं आपको इससे आगे पढ़ाऊँगा. I think अभी जो मैंने अभी आपको पढ़ाया है, you just see the video, and if you having any problem you can ask me. Okay, means as we have already completed this chapter in your online classes, but I made this video for those students who do not have the access towards the online classes, that is Microsoft Team app. So please, you people, you also try your best to make your access towards these classes. Okay, it will be very helpful to you. Okay, the next portion of the other remaining topics of this chapter I will be means explain you in next video. Okay, till then you just see this video and try to understand these topics. If you having any problem, you just please ask me personally. Okay, thank you. Hello everyone, in the previous video I have taught you that how the different policies and the laws implemented by the British government, how those laws and the policies affect the Indian rulers and the people as well. Okay, and we also see that how the Indian people they resisted towards, means how the Indians they show their resistance towards these laws and the policies initiated by the East India Company or the Britishers in India. I have taught you that how the Indian soldiers, they were badly oppressed or discriminated in the East Indian or the British army, and how and why why the Indian soldiers, they started the revolution against the Britishers. Okay, I have taught you that how the introduction of the new Enfield rifles become a major reason or the immediate cause of the revolt of 1857 in the previous video. So today we will see the new topic, that is the rebellion spread. In this topic we will see how the revolt of 1857 spread around the country. Okay, so in the previous video I have told you that how the soldiers, they urged Bahadur Shah to become the leader of the revolution, and even though he was an old age person, he is not in a position to lead the revolution, but even though he accepted the proposals of the soldiers. Now we will see when he accepted their proposal, now under his leadership, how the revolution started to spread in India. So after the British were routed from Delhi, immediately after the revolution, when the soldiers took the charge of the revolution, they took the control of Delhi in their hands under the leadership of Bahadur Shah Zafar. So there was no uprising almost a week, means when the revolutionaries, they took their control over Delhi, so there was no uprising. एक हफ्ते के लिए जो है कोई भी अपराइजिंग, कोई भी विद्रोह जो है वो देखा नहीं गया. It took that much time for news to travel. Then the spurt of the mutinies began. Okay, regiment after regiment, means when this news spread in different regions, so in reaction of that, regiment after regiment muted and took off to join the other troops at the nodal points. These are the nodal points of the revolution, that is Delhi, Kanpur, Lucknow, and then later Jhansi also. Okay, so in the support of the troops, in the other troops who were recruited in the different parts of India, they also took off to join other troops at the nodal points like Delhi, Kanpur and Lucknow. Okay, so after them, the people of the towns and the villages also rose up in the rebellion and railed around local leaders, zamindars and chiefs who were prepared to establish their authority and fight the British. Along with the soldiers and the leaders, the local people, they also get the motivation and they also join the revolution. Okay, so Nana Sahib, the adopted son, इनके बारे में मैंने आपको पिछले वीडियो में बताया था. He was the adopted son of पेशवा बाजीराव and he led the revolution in कानपुर. देखो बेटा, इसमें जो है, even though देखो all the leaders of different places, they fought or they contesting in the revolution under the leadership of बहादुर शाह जफ़र. मीन्स लीडर जो थे इस रेवोल्यूशन के मेन कौन थे? बहादुर शाह जफ़र थे. और दूसरे जो अलग अलग सेंटर्स में, जैसे दिल्ली, आपका कानपुर हो गया, लखनऊ होगा, जो भी यहाँ रिवोल्ट को लीड कर रहे थे, दे वर एक्टिंग एज द चीफ्स ऑफ बहादुर शाह जफ़र. मीन्स सारे लीडर्स जो है वो बहादुर शाह की लीडरशिप में इस रिवोल्ट को लड़ रहे थे. ओके, नाना साहब जो है वो कानपुर में इस रिवोल्ट को लीड कर रहे थे. एंड ही गैदर्ड आर्म फोर्सेस एंड एक्सपेल्ड द ब्रिटिश रीजन फ्रॉम द सिटी. ही प्रोक्लेम्ड हिमसेल्फ पेशवा. उन्होंने खुद को क्या डिक्लेयर किया? पेशवा. एंड ही डिक्लेयर्ड दैट ही वाज द गवर्नर अंडर एम्परर. और उन्होंने क्या बोला कि वो क्या है? गवर्नर है. किसके अंडर में? बहादुर शाह जफ़र के. लाइक हिम इन लखनऊ, ब्रिजेश कदर, ही वाज द अदर revolutionary leader. He was the son of deposed Nawab Wajid Ali Shah. He proclaimed himself as the new Nawab, and he too acknowledged the security of the Bahadur Shah Zafar. He was also led the revolution under the leadership of Bahadur Shah Zafar, and his mother Begum Hazrat Mahal took an active part in organizing an uprising against the British in Jhansi. आपको पता ही है, आपने पढ़ा है रानी लक्ष्मीबाई के बारे में. ही जॉइन द रिबेल सिपाहीज एंड फाउट द ब्रिटिश अलॉन्ग विद तात्या टोपे, द जनरल ऑफ नाना साहिब. Okay, in Mandla region of Madhya Pradesh, Rani Avanti Bai Lodi of Ramgarh raised and led an army of 4,000 against the British, who had taken over the administration of her state. Okay, so the British were greatly outnumbered by the rebel forces. They were defeated in number of battles. This convinced the people that the rule of the British has collapsed for good and gave them the confidence to take in the plunge to join the rebellion. Okay, so at the initial phase of the rebellion, the revolutionaries got the quick successes, okay, which motivated them as well as the local people also. So means they were very much enthusiastic, both the revolutionaries and the people. Okay, a situation of widespread popular rebellion developed in the region of Awadh in particular. On 6 August 1857 we find a telegram sent by Lieutenant Colonel. देखो बेटा इसमें उन्होंने अपने एक लेफ्टिनेंट कर्नल एक ऑफिसर हैं ब्रिटिश के, उन्होंने यहाँ पर जो है अपना एक फेयर जो है उन्होंने एक्सप्रेस किया है, जहाँ पर वो लिखते हैं कि आवर मैनर्स आर काउड बाय द नंबर्स ऑफ अपोज्ड to them and endless fighting. Every village is held against us. The zamindars have reason to oppose us. So from the quotation of his letter you can easily understood that what is the condition of the British officials during that time in India. So means all these things greatly motivated the Indian leaders as well as the participants of this revolution. So now we will see that what is the reaction of the East India Company. Means after the initial losses in the battles at different places, ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट जो थे, ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी जो थी, उनका क्या रिएक्शन था, मीन्स हाउ दे रिएक्टेड टुवर्ड्स द रेवोल्यूशन. ओके, नाउ we will see the reaction of the East India Company towards the revolutionaries. Means what type of approach the East India Company they followed towards the revolutionary. Okay, so actually the East India Company they were not expecting this, that the Indian people they were reacting too much. So when the revolution started to got its pace, the East India Company they started to brought reinforcement from England. Means they urged the British government to send more troops to India. Okay, so means passed new law so that the rebel could be convinced with ease and then moved into the strong centers of the revolt. Okay, so फर्स्ट द ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी ने क्या किया कि उन्होंने क्या किया, इंग्लैंड से रीइंफोर्समेंट मीन्स और ट्रूप्स की डिमांड की, और उन्होंने कई सारे से कानून पास किए मीन्स विच कुड हेल्प देम टू क्रश द रिवोल्ट एंड द डिफरेंट सेंटर्स ऑफ द रिवोल्ट. ओके, सो इन द रिएक्शन of the revolutionary, the East India Company they followed a severe action, and in result of this Delhi was recaptured from the rebel forces in September 1857. Okay, so the last Mughal emperor Bahadur Shah Zafar was tried in the court and sentenced to life imprisonment. He and his wife Begum Zinat Mahal were sent to prison in Rangoon in October 1858. Bahadur Shah died in Rangoon jail in November 1862 after 4 years of his imprisonment. So in reaction means revolutionaries के reaction में जो है ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी ने क्या किया, बहुत शार्पली रिएक्ट किया, एंड एज अ रिजल्ट ऑफ दिस उन्होंने क्या किया, सितंबर 1857 में जो है दिल्ली जो रेवोल्यूशनरीज ने कैप्चर कर ली थी, दे रिकैप्चर दिल्ली, एंड बहादुर शाह को उन्होंने क्या किया, अरेस्ट कर लिया, एंड ही वाज इम्प्रिजनमेंट, उनको जेल में डाल दिया गया इन रंगून, जहाँ पर 1862 में ही वाज डाइड, उनकी डेथ हो गई. ओके, सो इन दिस वे means after the death of, as I have already told you that Bahadur Shah was the leader of the revolution. After his death the revolt started to be slow. इसकी पेस जो थी वो जैसे स्टार्टिंग में थी, बिगिनिंग में थी, वो थोड़ी कम होने लगी. सो The recapture of Delhi, however, did not mean that the rebellion died down. After that, people continued to resist in the Battle of British. The British had fight for 2 years to suppress the massive forces of the popular rebellion. Means after the death of बहादुर शाह अंग्रेजों को जो है 2 साल और लगे मीन्स इस रेवोल्यूशन को क्रश करने के लिए. लखनऊ वाज टेकन इन मार्च 1858. रण लक्ष्मीबाई वाज defeated and killed in June 1858. In the same year, a similar fate awaited Rani Avanti Bai, who after initial victory in Khetri chose to embrace death when surrounded by the British on all sides. Tatya Tope, he was means able to escape into the jungles of central India and continued to fight as a guerrilla warfare, जहाँ पर छिपकर वार किया जाता है. with the support of many tribals and the peasants leader, he was captured, tried and killed in April 1859. Okay, just the victories against the British had earlier encouraged the rebellion. The defeat of the rebel forces encouraged the destructions. Okay, so the British tried their best to win back the loyalty. They announced rewards for the royal land holders who be allowed to continue to enjoy traditional rights over their lands. Okay, and those who were not supported the East India Company during the rebellion, they were means badly punished. देखो बेटा, it is very true that the revolution of 1857 was badly crushed by the East India Company, but even though this revolt has a long lasting impact in the history, means this revolution had a great importance in the Indian history, as means this was very first time, ऐसा पहली बार हुआ था भारत में कि लोगों ने इतने बड़े स्केल पे जो है किसी का मीन्स ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी जो है उनका अपोज किया. मीन्स दे एक्टिवली पार्टिसिपेटेड इन द revolution. So means it is very true that this revolt was badly crushed, लेकिन there were so many things. इस रेवोल्यूशन की जो है काफ़ी सारी क्या सिग्निफिकेंस है, इसकी इम्पोर्टेंस काफ़ी है. सो वी विल सी इन द लास्ट टॉपिक दैट आफ्टर मथ मीन्स व्हाट हैपन्स, व्हाट इज़ द एटीट्यूड ऑफ द ब्रिटिश और द ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी towards the Indians after the revolt of 1857. Okay, so the British had regained their control of the country by 1859. Okay, 57 में ये revolt start हुआ था और means 1859 में the British, the East India Company, they regained their control over these territories. Okay, so here they have given you certain changes introduced by the British after the revolt of 1857. Or the first one is the British Parliament passed a new act in 1858 and transferred the power of the East India Company to British Crown in order to ensure the more responsibility management of the Indian affairs. Okay, this is very important point. 1850 till 1857 तक जो है the Britishers they ruled over India as company. So after the revolution of 1857 the company's rule came to an एंड कंपनी का शासन जो है वो समाप्त हो गया एंड मीन्स द रूल ऑफ क्राउन, ब्रिटिश क्राउन स्टार्टेड. ठीक है, 1859 से. ओके, आई होप आपको समझ में आ गया होगा ये. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट में देखो बेटा, वो बोल रहा है ऑल रूलिंग चीफ्स ऑफ द कंट्री वर अश्योर्ड दैट देयर टेरिटरी वुड नेवर बी अनेक्स्ड इन फ्यूचर. दे वर अलाउड टू पास टू देयर किंगडम्स टू देयर हायर्स इंक्लूडिंग अडॉप्टेड सन्स. ओके, दिस आई हैव ऑलरेडी taught you that Lord Dalhousie he gave the policy of doctrine of lapse, जिसमें आपको बताया था कि राजा या रानी की डेथ के बाद जो है उनकी इफ़ दे डू नॉट हैव देयर सन्स ऑफ देयर ओन, अगर उनके अपने खुद के बच्चे नहीं होंगे तो उनकी डेथ के बाद जो है उनका एम्पायर, उनका किंगडम जो है वो ब्रिटिश एम्पायर में मर्ज हो जाएगा. लेकिन आफ्टर द रिवोल्ट ऑफ 1857 मीन्स उन सारे चीफ्स को और नवाब्स को जो ये परमिट कर दिया गया कि उनके एडॉप्टेड सन्स भी जो होंगे उनको भी रिकॉग्नाइज किया जाएगा एज द हायर्स ऑफ द रूलर्स. ओके, इट वाज डिसाइडेड दैट द प्रपोर्शन ऑफ इंडियन सोल्जर, और ये डिसाइड किया गया बाय द ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट, इंडियन सोल्जर जो है उनका प्रपोर्शन घटाया जाएगा ब्रिटिश आर्मी में और जो यूरोपियन सोल्जर्स जो है उनका बढ़ाया जाएगा. और इट वाज आल्सो, ये भी फैसला किया गया कि इंस्टीड ऑफ रिक्रूटिंग द सोल्जर फ्रॉम अवध, बिहार, एंड सेंट्रल इंडिया, मीन्स अवध, बिहार और सेंट्रल इंडिया एंड साउथ इंडिया से जो है आई मीन सोल्जर्स को रिक्रूट करने की बजाय जो है सोल्जर्स वुड बी रिक्रूट फ्रॉम अमंग द गोरखा, सिख्स एंड पठान्स। इन 3 ग्रुप से जो है मोर रिक्रूटमेंट्स की जाएगी सोल्जर्स की। ओके, द लैंड and property of the Muslims were confiscated on large scale and they were treated with suspicion and hostility. As I told you that Bahadur Shah, he led the revolution, so the Britishers, they having the suspicious attitude towards the Muslims, so the Britishers, they confiscated उनके land, whatever the land they have उसको जब्त कर लिया गया, and the British believe, as the British believe that they were responsible for the rebellion, because Britishers जो थे वो Muslims को रिस्पॉन्सिबल मानते थे फॉर द रिवोल्ट ऑफ 1857। ओके, फिफ्थ पॉइंट इज द ब्रिटिश डिसाइडेड टू रिस्पेक्ट द कस्टमरी राइट्स एंड द रिलीजियस सोशल प्रैक्टिसेस ऑफ द पीपल इन इंडिया। मीन्स as I have told you in the previous video that the Christian missionaries, they just try to introduce Christianity in India and they just try to give the bribe, वो लोगों को लालच दिया करते थे to adopt Christianity। so the British government ने क्या डिसाइड किया कि कस्टमरी जो रिलीजियस प्रैक्टिसेस हैं वो उसमें इंटरफेयर नहीं किया जाएगा and they will be respected। and the last one is policies were made to protect landlords and the zamindars and give them security of rights over their lands। okay, so the new phase of the history began after the revolution of 1857। okay, so here I have already told you this map you have to fill, you have to do this map in your notebook also, and in this map you have to fill the red ones। okay, means they were the major centers of the revolt or the revolution of 1857। okay, so here the chapter is now completed। I hope you all are able to understand this chapter। still if you are not able to understand, you having any problem to understand any topic, you can ask me personally। okay, and please you just try to make your access towards the team app and you should join the online classes, it will be very beneficial for you all। okay, so the question answers of this chapter I have already given you। I hope you all have done all these। so today means in your next class now I will start the new chapter। till then you just see these videos and try to understand the concepts well। okay, thank you।